Beat in Love. You know, it's called Henry Netta. An old couple walks skipping hand in hand. Henry said, I love you, Edna, could be your man. Edna said, I love you, Henry, but you move a little fast for me. I'll buy 2 scoops of ice cream, we can play in the park, make out behind them trees once it gets a little dark. Spider on a swing set, both can swing our feet. Cause that moon don't really shine, it's just sunlight what you'll find. And these words don't make you mine, but that's alright. In spite of all the things you say, I still love you anyway. If you're alright, then I'm okay, and that's just fine. That's just. You and me to the Caribbean, or straw hats, the Rolling Stones, buy you a new bikini. Oh Henry, what the hell is wrong with you? My days of beaches and bikinis are long through. The book about as good as it gets for me. Cause that sun won't always shine, it said slowly, that'll be fine. And your words are crazy but kind, so that's alright. In spite of all the things you say, still love you anyway. If you're alright, then I'm okay, and that's just fine. That's just. You guys have been super kind, I really appreciate it. Please come back and see me again, I promise I'll sing better. I thought of one. I'd love to come back. This is like home. This is awesome. I can't believe it. I'm glad I found Byron. Yeah. Hey, can we hear for Clint too, man? That was a killer opening set, man. This next one's a weird one. I played this last night, and all I heard was one guy went, "You have a really dark sense of humor." I'm like, I guess so, yeah. It didn't go too well last night. Hopefully it'll go better tonight.
We like dark.
Actually, I keep talking down the show. It was actually a fantastic show. The crowd was super nice last night. Anyways, this one is a weird one. This is about my hatred of German chocolate cake. Anybody else have that? Like, I hate, like, it's the weirdest thing to me, because it's like, you take something beautiful, delicious, and then you put shredded coconut on it. Like, whose idea was that? It's a horrible idea. It's like putting hair, to me it's like putting hair on the cake. It's delicious. So, for me as a writer, I think of songs as like movies a lot of times, you know. I try to think of it in that way, storytelling and things like that. And it hit me like, no one's written really a horror movie. So I was sitting thinking about it, like, what would be the scariest thing in the world to me? And I thought about it like, if somebody paralyzed me and slowly fed me German chocolate cake, it's the most terrifying thing in the world to me, because I hate it that much. It's like so disgusting. So that's this song. That's what the song's about. It's called German Chocolate Cake. Spent Christmas Eve sleeping on the truck stop floor in the bathroom stall. Broken lock on the door, seemed like the safest place. Don't sleep anymore, don't think I can sleep for long. Last time I slept, things been a week. Sprung up wide awake on my own voice shriek. My Sweat felt funny rolling down my cheek. I didn't think I could sleep so long. Dreamt my old lady baked a German chocolate cake. Mama laid frosting like she knows I hate. Oh, I'm allergic to the coconut flakes. She slowly keeps feeding me. She said there's one promise I swear to keep. With another woman I'll cut you in your sleep. Stick an ice pick through you, spinal cord deep, make you a mute cripple if you do me wrong. Our neighbors all say he sends his accident. The love for him seems so evident. Never left his side, though he's sick ever since. One for her, never lived so long. Dreamt my old lady baked a German chocolate cake. Mama laid frosting like she knows I hate. Oh, I'm allergic to the coconut flakes. She slowly keeps feeding me. Spent Christmas Eve sleeping on trucks, the floor, and the bathroom stall. Broken lock on the doors, and not the safest place. Don't sleep in alone. Think I can sleep for long. Don't think I can sleep for long. Yeah, I've slept in no so long. Yeah, I've slept in no so long. Yeah, I've slept in no so long. Recently, that's my #1 streamed song, which it kind of kills me. Like, well, other people have a dark sense of humor too.
I like that.
I might be coming to the end. I'm struggling on my voice here. I'm getting way too drunk. All right, so I do this thing of like when I get to places that are like for me, like, you know, good family people and I can get away with some stuff. I'm gonna try this. It's a bad idea when we just met. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try something here. I haven't really played this song out live. It's just striking me right now because I'm drinking. I never drink when I play. And this is probably I call these bad ideas. Like, night will go on, people are having fun, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna try a bad idea. This is a bad idea, I'm just warning you right now. This song I haven't finished. It's an unfinished song. But it feels really appropriate for tonight, which is, the song's about I got 2 Deweys, like playing music. Because my thing used to just be sip tap beers, right? And I didn't really think about it. I was leaving at the witching hour is what we call it. It was like, so I'd just be sipping tap beers. And the first one I was totally shocked. I'm like, oh my God, there's no way, I'm not drunk. I just, tap beer an hour or something. But they changed the rules from, they dropped it to no weight. And I got a DWI, leaving a gig. And then like an idiot, within the same year, some buddies asked me to come out and play a show, and they're like, hey, don't worry about it, you don't have to drive, I'm like, cool. So I went and hung out and partied. And that night I'm like, I don't really feel like drinking, so I just, same thing as just sipping tap beers. And when we finally got out to the car, like everybody was fall down drunk, and I was like the soberest one. And we were in Melrose, Minnesota, middle of freaking nowhere, and it was one of those nights where it's like 30 below. And it's a town where like there's one gas station in the bar, that's it. And the gas station was closed. I'm like, you bastards. Hopped in the car, thinking nothing of it. I literally turned it around. Boom! I'm like, damn it. Got my second one in 2 years, and then a year, in 1 year. Yeah. Which, that'll mess your life up, I'm telling you right there. Well, they changed the laws on that, they're tough. I'm glad for them, don't get me wrong, I'm not for drunk driving at all. It's obviously a bad thing, and I was being an idiot, and I don't do it at all anymore. Luckily, my wife's driving tonight. Yeah. Actually, I told a funny jail story. I got a good one with that. This is kind of a side story. So with that, I had to do time in. I did a bracelet from home, which that's always super fun. But they required me to do 48 hours in. And at the time, I was touring with my band a lot, and I wasn't home a lot, and I was super tired all the time. And I was actually excited about it, because I'm like, oh my God, it's like a vacation. I don't have to tour, right? I'm like, I get to sleep. So I got there early, which is so funny. Like, I got early. I was like early to jail. Like, all excited, like, whew, I get to go in for 48 hours of sleep. It was too early, so there was a bookstore up the road. So I bought a book, which is again really funny, about Tolstoy's Crime and Punishment. Thinking like, yeah, I'll read a book. Which again, that's too big of a book. I literally started. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna happen. I set it on my. So where I was doing the time at was it was in St. Cloud, Minnesota, if anybody knows. And where the way they do it there is like there's this one big huge room with a bunch of bunks, right? And it's also, I didn't find this out till later, but it's a place where when people are being transferred to like hardcore places, like there's one up in North Dakota and there's other places. But when they're getting transferred from across the country, they drop them there, right? And so the people who are staying there, a lot of times they're there for nothing. A lot of times like a D-dub, or a common one was no car insurance, which I thought was really weird.
Really?
A bunch of guys, no car, like that don't seem right. But so they're doing time there. So I walk into this place, like it's a hardcore place, but I was so tired and whatever else. I'm like, I found a bunk, walked up and just threw my book on the bunk, and I fell asleep, and I snore like crazy, right? So I'm sure I was snoring like crazy. But it's a dormitory with all these guys, just carefree. I slept forever, right? I just finally woke up in the middle of the afternoon, and all the guys are by the television, and I'm just like, man, it's like a spa for me. And all of a sudden, one guy really sheepishly comes up, and all these guys are like pulled together. And at first, I'm thinking like, I don't know, prison shit. Am I in trouble here? Like, what's going on? So all these guys are like together talking, and one finally comes out and talks to me. And I'm like, hey. He's like, yeah, hey, kind of little slow talk, but he's really skittish with me. I'm thinking like, what's going on here? And finally he's like, I'm sorry. They all sent me over here to ask, what'd you do? And I'm like, what? He's like, what did you do? And I'm like, I got a D-dub. And he was like, what? A D-dub? And he's like, oh, and he turns to everybody in the crowd and he's like, he got a D-dub. And they're like, all hysterical. I'm like, what's so funny about a D-dub? And he's like, they're like, oh my God, we thought you were a serial killer. Like, you walked in here, you fell asleep, you snored, and you were so relaxed the whole time. We thought you did something horrible. I'm like, no, a D-dub. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. And they were my friends from there on out. So if you ever get put in a prison, snore. I don't, so this song's about that. This is a song about D-dubs. I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I don't have it finished, but there's some cuss words in it and stuff like that. Hopefully I can get through it. It's called This Ain't My Night. Got a little drunk, thought I'd hop in my car. Little drunker than I thought, didn't get very far. Thought I might pull over just to see where I might be. When I saw cherries and my rear view flashing at me. Officer walked up, sir, and said, sir, have you had too much to drink? Said, I don't know, Columbo, tell me, what do you think? He said, I know it's late, it's got a little dark, but this sidewalk on the stairs ain't no place to park. And I said, oh no, mister, please, here and I'll take my keys. I can walk from here, or drop me at the bar, man, I don't care. Ain't it funny how the stairs in my house look like these? You sound like you're talking Japanese. Man, this ain't my night. Officer said, sir, come step out of your car and come walk this line. I said, that's okay, Barney, where I'm sitting's just fine. And he said a lot of words, and all I heard was, if you don't comply. Somehow, in my head, I thought he wanted to fight. So I said, come on, motherfucker, let's go. 'Cause I know kung fu and a little judo. I know you got a gun, man, but I don't care. Once to take me on, you better grow a pair. I'm like Steve McQueen, but I'm twice as mean, and I'm the biggest, baddest boy that you've ever seen. Man, this ain't your night. Well, he cuffed me up real quick, threw me down to the tar. I think he broke my nose on the hood of his car. That's where I'm at. That's all I got. I've got it finished, but I haven't learned the rest of it. By the end of it, I'm crying like a baby and I pissed myself. Look for it on the new album. Looking for it on the new album. You guys are awesome. I'm totally getting away with crap. That's not really a true story. My D-dub was pretty lame. I just got pulled over and went to jail. I'm not a fighter. Yeah. I did play that one last night. Just, yeah. I knew I wouldn't get away with that one. If it's okay, can I do one more? Is it one more?
Three more!
Three more?
One more set.
I'll do a few more if people are up for it. Let me think. I'm gonna start tuning down. Is that all right? I'm gonna do some here. I do this thing when I'm tuning down. There's multiple ways to tune down, and I slowly do it across the way here. So I've been messing around with this Led Zeppelin tune with the drop D. I spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine. I made up my mind, I'm gonna make a new start. Going to California with the naked in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there, loving her eyes and flowers in her hair. To my chances on a big jet plane, never let them see it though the same. See you red and the sky was gray. Want a hot tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna follow today. Mountains and the can't stop trembling, shake. Till another song begin to wake. Looks like the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and stored on the floor. I think it might be sinking. Throw me a line for reach it in time. Meet you up there where the path runs straight and high. They say they found a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Ride a white mare at the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never been born. Standing on a hill in a mountain of dreams, tell myself it's not as hard as it seems. okay with that. I love dogs. We have a pulley. Anybody know what a pulley is? I highly suggest them, man. They're awesome dogs. The dog's got, they call it cords, but it looks like dreadlocks.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a little thing like that too, but because of the cord, she looks a lot bigger. And our neighbor's got a husky, and I know a lot of people with what are the Alaskan one, Malamutes or whatever, you know. I've seen dogs that are good in the winter, obviously from Minnesota. Oh my God, this dog will, it'd be 30 below, and we'll be sitting in the house going like, where? Her name's Lucy. She's a terror. My son came up with the idea of her name's Lucifer, but we shortened it to Lucy. She had, as a puppy, she had, I know all puppies have sharp teeth, but I've never seen a dog like this. I remember, a computer cord. She walked up and just went, and snipped it in two like it was a wire clipper, yeah. Anyways, but it'll be 30 below zero, and that dog just, will sit in the yard like it's summer, just like, oh, it's beautiful out. Pays to have a good coat. All right, well, I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you suffering through.
Byron.
Yeah, thank you, Byron. Man, thank you for having me out, buddy. I appreciate it.
Wow.
I'm so glad I found your place. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear you at 100%.
Yeah.
Well, the whiskey's helped a lot. It's not much better. Oh no, yeah, I sound like I normally sound like Celine Dion. Near, far. No. Would you say 27 years?
Yeah.
Man, that's a great run, dude.
That is.
I'm in the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Did you really? Nice. Rightfully so. Alright, again, thank you. This one's a weird one. It's just called Dead Birds. I don't have much explanation for this song. My favorite bar is this place in Minneapolis called Palmer's, which I joke and say that's where drunks go to retire. If you've ever been around the place, man, it's an awesome bar. It's a really cool place. But this song's written, I did a weekly there for 6 years. And there's like most bars that are my favorites. It's a weird mix of the best people in the world and the worst people in the world. And this song's just kind of inspired by a lot of crackheads in the area. They come up and talk to you, and you want to be nice, but you're like, oh, I don't understand what you're saying. It's kind of about that.